I'll just read the relevant section of the verse in Surah Al-Baqarah. وَاسْتَشْهِدُوا شَهِيدَيْنِ مِنْ رِجَالِكُمْ.
Please begin with a few verses before.
Alright, sir. يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا إِذَا تَدَايَنْتُمْ بِدَيْنٍ إِلَى أَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى فَاكْتُبُوهُ وَلْيَكْتُبْ بَيْنَكُمْ كَاتِبٌ بِالْعَدْلِ وَلَا يَأْبَ كَاتِبٌ وَلَا يَأْبَ كَاتِبٌ أَنْ يَكْتُبَ كَمَا عَلَّمَهُ اللَّهُ فَلْيَكْتُبْ وَلْيُمْلِلِ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِ الْحَقُّ وَلْيَتَّقِ اللَّهَ رَبَّهُ وَلَا يَبْخَسْ مِنْهُ شَيْئًا فَإِنْ كَانَ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِ الْحَقُّ سَفِيهًا أَوْ ضَعِيفًا أَوْ لَا يَسْتَطِيعُ أَنْ يُمِلَّ هُوَ فَلْيُمْلِلْ وَلِيُّهُ بِالْعَدْلِ وَاسْتَشْهِدُوا شَهِيدَيْنِ مِنْ رِجَالِكُمْ فَإِنْ لَمْ يَكُونَا رَجُلَيْنِ فرجل وامرأتان ممن ترضون من الشهداء أن تزل إحداهما فتذكر إحداهما الأخرى.
This is why I wanted you to read the whole context. The fact is that there is no ill treatment of women at all here. When you read the whole text and understand the context in which it has been revealed, the fact is that in number one, again this is a responsibility of which women are relieved, generally speaking. It is said that it is preferable to drag only men in as witnesses and not to bother ladies in financial matters particularly. This is the one principle which has been laid down very clearly. That as far as possible, try to enroll men as witnesses. Now again, another inference which is to be drawn and kept in mind is that this verse applies only to such situations where it is in your power to get witnesses of your choice. This verse does not apply to any situations which arise accidentally and where the choice of witnesses does not lie with any person. A thief has come, a robber has attacked somebody, an accident has taken place and things like that. All such situations which demand the witness of the occasion, whoever he happens to be. In all these situations, this verse is not operative. It only speaks of such situation where you have a choice to pick your own witnesses. And it mentions of your choice. Then the Holy Quran says, ladies should not be bothered. Only men should be dragged into this. But if you must drag ladies into it, then it is better to have two ladies instead of one. Not that they are liars or they are not to be trusted. They are liable to forget things or confuse things in financial affairs. So this is a book of nature, and this is very true. There are very few ladies who are not confused in the financial affairs. This is an experience, common experience, that of trade and things, there are few ladies who understand matters, and most of the ladies would not be bothered with such details. And I know also that those farms which are run by ladies, it is a torture for the workers to serve under the ladies because they remain always suspicious of what is happening. They do not comprehend the financial matters, and they go on suspecting that something must have been been done to them to rob them of their rights. Similarly, in trades, if you are entrusted with a lady and you give your account to her, then you know what I mean. Most often than not, there are of course exceptions. It is a headache to keep a lady's account because they will not understand and they will go on suspecting and confusing things. So I have, after some long experience, I have made it a rule not to keep ladies' accounts, not even my wife's. So the Holy Quran is the book of nature. It doesn't care what people talk about it. It is a book of truth. And Allah knows truth. Allah knows human nature and the finer differences between the nature of man and the nature of women. And the differences there are, nobody can deny. However loud one cries for the lib, women's lib, one has to admit that there are differences. So these are the finer shades of differences. It's not a way of deprecation at all. It's not a reflection upon their character. So the Holy Quran does not say that both of them should bear witness together. It only says that have two witnesses, only one witness would appear. It's not that she's not trusted. But if during the course of testimony she falters and begins to confuse things, the other lady would be to help her and say, don't you think it was that and not this? And it will be only a reminder for her, and then she will say, yes, now I know. So in that way they are untrustworthy, that they are generally automatically, without any malintention, confuse financial matters and get confused about them. If a Western society claims, any Western society claims, that today our educated ladies do not confuse these matters, but Islam is a religion for the entire world. In most of the world, even today, there are nations lagging thousands of years behind. So it is not only a religion for Europe, it is a religion for the whole mankind. So because laws are made keeping in view the majority of the people who will be concerned with those laws. So still, even that, if that claim is accepted, and that should be accepted with a pinch of salt, not as such, I wouldn't. But anyway, if they claim, let them make a claim about it. But Islam is not only made for Europe, it's made for the entire world, and this is a situation prevailing in the whole world. So it's not a maltreatment at all. It's keeping in view the finer shades of differences of human beings, different sexes, and then given in order to help them. The whole tone of the verse is to help the ladies, so that one helps the other to be reminded in time, so that she is not guilty of perjury. So it is a help, it's not a reflection at all. Any other question? Except for Mr. Muhammad Abdul Rashid, who will be given his turn anyway, when there is no one to come forward. Mansoor Sahib, you come very occasionally nowadays. You are busy with cooking things? Good. I hope you are not tired. It's 4.5 months now that a group of 4 or 5 of you have been constantly cooking food and serving and attending to it. How can you perform both your duties at the airport and here?
It's pleasure, sir. Your presence makes all.
No, it's a pleasure for those who eat your food. But it's the first part.
I'm not tired, sir.
There is one companion of yours, one partner in this.
Yes, that's why.
He's sitting over there. Mr. Bhatt?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. So, Nazeez Sardar Sahib, please.